Hangouts is live and on there, it says. And that's what we're looking for. Live and on air. It don't work without that. Computer's buffering. There it went. Hello, Christy, Steve, Brenda, Brian. McMikey, Nick. Well, I still have way too much stuff of them. Steve K. I was on. See, so sorry. There's Mach 1. Hey, Mach. Steve. Okay. I'm going to have to put the link in. I'll give it a second or two to make sure. We was watching old greenhouse video of yours earlier, Rick. Cool. I probably had a mater plant in the corner on that one or something. I kept trying to send Blind Mama a link through Hangouts, and I couldn't make it work about 30 minutes ago, so I'm going to have to put the link in the chat. Hey, Mountain Mama, how are you? See if I can get her on. He's supposed to be refreshing the page at 7:33. Maybe he has. We're going to try it and see if Jury's husband has done it. Please, nobody click on the link, but Blind Mama. Uh-oh. We can't see the chat yet. That's okay. I can take it out and do it again. No problem. You just say when. Oh. Hey, Tessie. Good evening. Take your time. We're not in no hurry either. Oh, there's Scooby. Scooby, you wrong time here, bud. Pickerick, you had some sort of hydroponics with lettuce going and tomatoes in the corner. Yeah, I was growing butter crunch lettuce in that one. Hey, Blind Mama. I see you now. Good. Let me know when you're ready for the link, and I'll stick it in there. Okay. Boy, that's easy to confuse right there. When you're looking for the word mama, Mountain Mama comes up there. All right, ready. Let's see if we can't make this work. Yeah, Scooby's begging for cookies. Yeah, she's making them. She just made cookies. They got pecans and something in them. I just brushed my teeth, though. She tried to give me one. I wouldn't eat it. I said, wait till we get through this. I'll eat it. All right, John, take it easy. See if I can pull this up on my phone. I'm going to delete that link out. If you need another one, let me know. I'll put another one in. Oh, it didn't work. You might could click it on your phone. I just did. Trying to delete it out. If you wanted to use the phone. I'm going to try one other way while we're here. I'm going to send it back through the Hangouts app again. See if it'll let me do it. Okay, there comes one through the Hangouts app. If it starts ringing, just answer it. You should be sitting here.
We're going to change Scooby's name.
Where to? Yeah, I could email it too. 7:30. It's happening now. Really? I'll put it back through there. Tessie said she loves you.
What?
Tessie said she loves you.
All over to tell I ain't smelled out her stuff yet. I'm still finding stuff to send to her.
You just told her. And more than that, this mic is sensitive.
Now that I know she likes old stuff like I do, I'm finding stuff I can share with her. So I'm making her a care package.
Okay.
To send to her. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. She does too. And 30 more people. She don't never get used to that. She never gets the concept of what's going on here. Okay, we'll try one more way. I'm going to email it to you. Either way, it's just a link. Something should be happening somewhere, maybe. If you need the link back in the channel, just let me know. I mean, in the chat. I'll be glad to put it back in there.
Hey, I'm going to need you to slant the legs. Oh, you on there now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Hey, Bella, how are you? Yes, we do. Okay. It's no problem. Just take your time. No problem at all. There it is. Hey, Lee, Grizz, JD, Country Girl, Lois Ann.
Rick.
You made it.
Rick.
Howdy.
Hey, now, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Let us turn down a couple things and get this phone set up here.
Take your time. No problem.
No.
I'll turn this down.
Turn the computer down. Oh, no. Did I lose it?
No,
Nope.
you're here.
Okay. Whew, that was confusing.
Yeah, it can be. I knew we'd get you on here, though. I sent it every way possible under the sun to do it. Something had to work.
We were just missing. Well, it kept on Hangouts. It was saying no invites, and then down below that it said your name. I'm like, well, why are you telling me there's no invites?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put this on the tripod so I'm not wobbly.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm finally here.
In case you don't know, this is Jerry from My Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen channel. You'll see it scrolling up through there. Can you see the chat? I mean, not see it. Can you know who I was here? You got
My husband will be able to see it from the computer, but I have no idea because I'm occupying my phone, so I won't be able to use my speech program.
Living and Learning saying hi, Blind Mama. Mountain Mama saying hi, Jerry. Homestead Tessie saying Mama.
Hi, everybody.
Pink Kiss. Mapleberry Farm saying hi. Says you make him hungry.
That's my goal.
Country Girl says, Jerry, love you.
Hi, CG.
Lois Ann says, hi, Blind Mama.
Hi, Lois Ann.
Well, I'm tickled to death you got on. That was cool.
I was starting to worry. My daughter is right here. She's dying to let everybody see her. Come here. Make sure you're in there. Say hi.
Susan Sullivan said hi.
Say hi. Hi. Okay, scoot back over there. Make sure I'm in it. Now, if I go off screen, just let me know.
Grizz says, Blind Mama, you're looking beautiful this evening.
Thanks, Uncle Grizz.
Brando says, hello, Mama.
Brenda Grammy?
Brando Toe, the guy that raises peppers. I don't know if you know him or not.
Well, hi anyway.
Yeah. Mapleberry Farm says, hi, Blind Mama.
Hi, Mapleberry.
Lee says, hey, Jerry, my friend.
Hi, Lee. I was hoping you'd be here. No.
And I'm sure I missed some stuff that was scrolling on by when we was trying to get you on, because there's like 35 people here so far.
Oh.
That's Christy Cameron says, hi, Blind Mama.
Hi. I shared it to my Facebook, too.
Right. So does Bella. Belle says, Mountain Mama. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong Mama again. I get mamas confused all the time.
She's my sister mama.
Yeah.
Not Mama said hi. I don't be late.
Don't be late for the ball, Belle. Hi, Belle.
And then
Yeah, that's who I was talking about, and I didn't say the whole name.
Brando Joe said, hope all is well. Grizz said, Rick twice I said, Blind Mama is beautiful this evening. There you go.
It took him twice.
Hi, Mama.
Yeah, that was
Mom said Tessie she could cry.
that was confusing.
Mom, I'm her sister, Mama.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Grandpa's place picking one. Will this be a Q&A? Yes, please.
towards the end of the show.
Oh boy.
Have at it.
Okay.
But you can change it a little bit, maybe.
We probably should mute my speech.
I'd like to change it.
We're gonna change the angle on my phone a little bit here.
Okay, take your time. Got plenty of time. Yeah, you're sideways right now. You know that, right?
I feel sideways.
No,
It is. I don't want to be sideways.
No.
Don't push the button
No.
on.
Hey, Debbie, how are you? I'm probably going to miss some of that, but it's hard for me to stay up with it and do this. I'm going to try, though. So how did you come up with your name? My Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen.
Well, when we decided to do the channel, I had my kids involved because they're little YouTubers before I became one. And I needed to have the word blind in it so that other blind people, you know, maybe it would pop up on their suggested videos if they were typing in something about being blind. And there was they're not a YouTube channel, but I would get their posts all the time on my Facebook page. And they had the cutest name. And I'm like, okay, I need a catchy name like that. So I'm like, My Blind something. And it just kind of, somebody said something about, oh, our kitchen is messy. And I went, it's My Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen.
It's a really creative name.
I've noticed it gets some people, you know, tongue twisted.
You do a lot of cooking videos. And with you being blind like that, how difficult is it to be able to do those kind of projects? Is it difficult for you? Because you seem to make it look like it's just simple, you know.
The cooking part or the whole video process?
Well, the video process and cooking and everything. I mean, you make it look like it's a piece of cake, you know.
Well, behind the scenes, I'm like Gordon Ramsay. No, sometimes if I'm having a bad day. But the cooking part is easy. I don't know. I've just been doing it for so long.
You get the hang of it?
That I'm just used to doing it. As far as the video process goes, I've got my kids and my husband are my biggest support. So they are, my husband's my editor-in-chief. He does all of that work.
Cameraman.
When we first started recording, I didn't have a tripod, so my son would try to hold it. I go back and watch my earlier videos, and I'm like, man, I was rusty.
Right.
But it's coming together. I'm trying to prep more now, but I'm torn between, do I prep these things before I start the video, or do I show how I prep these things? You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
people want to see me cutting potatoes and using big knives, and you know, so I kind of do 50-50 now. Sometimes I'll show them cutting and sometimes I won't. It just depends.
Right. How long have you been on YouTube?
Since April 20th.
This year?
Yeah, 2000. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, you do a lot of cooking videos. Do you do any other kind of videos besides cooking videos?
No, when Lee and I did the ornament exchange, I did a little video about that. One time I attempted to do like a daily vlog. I had to take my daughter to the eye doctor for her checkup. And I thought, well, let's vlog this day and talk about, you know, the follow-up checkups for eye cancer and what she has to go through. And it was a disaster. It was an absolute, I'm not a daily vlogger. No way.
B-Lady,
no, I thought about doing other kinds.
B-Lady wanted me to tell you she's here.
Hi, B-Lady.
I got my wife to write down. I got my wife to go look at your channel because I'm sort of cut and dry the way I do mine. I wanted a female perspective on it, and she came up with it. Do you have any crafting projects that you're thinking about doing? Because she was looking at that ornament that we got, from you.
Oh, actually, I did do a different video. I did a video on how I do hand quilting. It's the video titled "Quilting Without Looking." That one was fun to do. I showed all the different quilting projects that I've done, and I need to do follow-ups on that because I have a king size quilt that I've sewn every stitch on it by hand. I don't use a machine. It's all by hand, and it's king size, and I need to finish it. And I thought that would be a good video to do. Not showing the entire process, but just how I do my stitches.
Right.
Yeah, I do want to do some crafting videos.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, all the cooking and stuff that you do on there, do you have a favorite recipe that you like better than anything else?
Bacon.
Bacon. No, I don't. My husband said anything with bacon, but no.
I like his thinking.
I know.
What do you think?
It's when we made our first video, shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie. That was our first video, was shepherd's pie. That's one of my favorite things to make. I like food so much. It's hard to narrow it down.
What is your most favorite thing about cooking? Where did you learn to cook at?
Well, my grandma, both of my grandmothers were amazing cooks. My grandma Millie is the one I spent the most time with when I was a kid, and she would make pies that looked like they just came out of, like a Village Inn window or something. She had the most amazing pie crust, but she did not leave behind one single recipe when she passed away. No recipes. She didn't have anything like that. But I didn't take interest in it, unfortunately, until after she was gone. And I just tried to remember some of the things that I saw her do when I still had my vision. And my mom, of course, she cooked a lot. And then she had a job where she wasn't home at night sometimes. And she asked me to, I think I was about 17 years old. She asked me if I would throw some things in the crock pot. I mean, it was just basic stuff, like a jar of turkey gravy with some turkey strips and mashed potatoes. You throw the potatoes in there, mash them later. And I was like, hey, I just made a meal. And so from then on, I just want to cook everything, but some things are just really difficult.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
You go ahead. You go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, you go ahead. No,
okay.
I don't want to say completely self-taught because my mom gave me a lot of pointers. But then, we had cable, and so I was glued to Food Network all the time. And then I used to bake, not a main cook, but I used to bake cookies for a restaurant up north. And that's where I met my husband, and he's an amazing cook, so he's taught me a lot too.
That's pretty cool. I noticed you have some nice little helpers there in your kitchen sometimes.
Yeah.
Helper, you want to tell us about her?
About my kiddos?
Yeah.
Well, my son is Dylan. Did he come back, by the way?
Yeah.
My son is Dylan, and he is 12. And he was really one of my big encouragements on doing the YouTube, because he's a gamer. He loves games, and he knew a lot about YouTube. And so he kind of pushed me along to do it. And he's my little, I don't know, he's just the love of my life, my first love of my life. And then my daughter, who really wants to hog the camera right now, I think she's going to be the next cook in the family because she really likes it. Dylan likes to cook, but he's like, got other things he wants to do right now. She's all about it. She wants to learn all of it.
Well, that's pretty.
Yeah.
All right. You said you've been on YouTube. That's been what? Not quite a year then, right?
Right.
What are your future plans for your channel? Are you going to continue what you're doing? Are you thinking about any changes or anything like that?
Definitely going to keep cooking. I don't know. I have so many different ideas. And, you know, if you take YouTube seriously, like I feel like I take it pretty seriously, it can really keep you busy. Because you want to make sure you stay in touch with people that leave comments and support them as well in their channels. And I just want to keep growing it and teaching people and breaking down barriers, because there are a lot of stigmatisms about people with disabilities and blindness. And I'm really enjoying breaking those barriers down and showing people this is how we do it.
Teaching them how to do it.
And not just the blind part, but just teaching people how to cook who might not know how, you know. So I do want to keep getting bigger. I just, you know, maybe do more crafting, and I just want to just keep getting bigger.
I understand. That's our goal as YouTubers, is just to keep doing that. If you had one thing or one person, or what inspired you to start making videos like that?
There's several components, actually. My kids pushing me along. When I first started, I didn't really know anything about YouTube. We bought a motorhome, and so someone said, you know, you can look up videos on YouTube about places to travel. And so I started doing that. And then I realized there's all these channels with people who have RVs who do daily videos or weekly videos on their travels or what they're cooking in their motorhomes. So we were joking, sort of joking, like, hey, Mom, you should do videos on cooking in the motorhome because it's a little bitty stove. And so I said, yeah, once I get the hang of it, you know, we'll do that. And then I just started watching more and more videos, and I'm like, well, I could just do videos cooking right here from my kitchen. So my kids, my husband, and then my friend Johnny from Lounging with John.
Right.
I went to YouTube and I typed in jobs for blind people. And that's where I come across him and his videos. And I'm like, oh, wow, there's another blind person doing YouTube videos. So I just kind of reached out to him, sent him an email, and he responded, and now we're friends. And so when I got that first response from a YouTuber, it was like, oh my God. So now we're really good friends, and we encourage each other to keep going. So.
And that's one thing about it. You create friends and a community of friends. That's incredible here, isn't it?
Yes. And I didn't know that would happen. I didn't anticipate that part of it at all. You just, with all of the different live streams, you really get a chance to talk to each other. And it's just great. I love it. It's really opened up a really huge window for me in my life, because, you know, blind people are limited sometimes. Not all blind people, but a lot of us are. And, you know, I'm meeting people who I otherwise would have never met ever, and which is true for everybody, you know, but, you know, Tina from Japan, and I'm like, wow, these are just, I love learning about how other people clear across the world live the same way we do, you know.
Tommy Edison is blind on YouTube channel.
There's a couple very successful blind YouTubers who I've tried to reach out to that I never get a response from.
Grandma's place.
That's, do you know them by name? If you would say their names, you know, I don't mind at all.
Someone just mentioned did you say it was in the chat, babe?
Yeah. Mom always mentioned Tommy Edison.
Tommy Edison. He's very funny. I've watched a few of his videos. I've left comments for him. But more, he's great. I don't even know how many followers he has. But the other one is Molly Burke. She's a young girl. We have a very similar story. She went blind when she was 14. And she is just She's really climbing up the YouTube ladder. I think she's got like 180,000 subscribers or something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's great.
Excuse me. Out of all your cooking events, have you had one that you thought was the biggest cooking event? What's the biggest one you've ever had? Or maybe the hardest, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Or it don't have to be on the video.
I've got a lot of funny ones, but you mean like the most difficult thing that I achieved or had trouble with?
Just whatever you think is the biggest or the hardest, that's fine. Either one, whatever which one you'd like to describe, which the most massive you had to do or the hardest you've cooked yet. That's a little difficult question there. You've cooked so much stuff, it'd probably be hard to pick one out.
I've had a lot of things that I thought was going to be delicious that like one of the first times I was making a pot roast, I forgot to, when you take it out of the package and you it's got that, my husband calls it the meat diaper underneath the meat. Well, the meat was kind of frozen on the bottom, so I couldn't feel that little piece of plastic, and I cooked it with the meat and I shredded it with barbecue sauce. And my brother was here for dinner and he didn't want to tell me that there was something very, very wrong with the meat. It was very chewy. And I shredded the plastic with the barbecue beef, and bon appetit. That was your dinner.
Right.
But I don't know. Most difficult. I mean, bread can be pretty challenging. And I used to bake bread and cookies for the restaurant up north. That'd be very frustrating if the bread wouldn't turn out right, you know.
Right. How often do you upload videos? How often do you make video?
Right now we're trying to do it once a week or maybe twice at the most. It depends on my husband's schedule because he does all my editing for me. I'm lucky in that I have him to do that for me. So depending on his schedule, we try to do it once a week.
And now understand you brought a couple of things that we might do a little giveaway with tonight.
Yeah.
Cool.
I figure since I have a cooking channel, kitchen items would be good. And so I got these little gadgets in the gadgets section. And this one is, now let me know when you can see it.
Yeah, we can see it. Let me click on you though.
Huh?
I clicked on you. Go ahead.
Okay. This one is an herb. Oh God, what is it? It's an herb stripper. So I guess you put your fresh herb, like your rosemary. There's different size holes in the handle here. So you, I guess you put them in through the front. Yeah, put them in through the front, and then pull it through the back, and it drops all of the sprigs into the cup. Which I'm like, that's cool. That would come in handy for somebody. And
it would.
This is a, hold on, let me make sure it's going the right way. This is a garlic chopper. And it's got these little rollers on the bottom. It reminds me of a little Hot Wheels car.
Oh, that's cool.
You put the garlic inside there, close it up, and I guess it chops it for you. Somebody might like that.
Rocky Brook says, I want it.
Rocky says, I want it.
I want it. Is that Rocky Brook Homestead?
Rocky Brook Homestead.
Yeah, Rocky Brook Farmstead. Yeah, sure
Farmstead.
is. All right. We're going to play a little game here. We're going to pick the numbers between 1 and 100. Wait until we draw the line. We'll get Sandra to draw a line in the sand. Here, once you see that line drawn across the bottom of your screen, start laying the numbers in it between 1 and 100.
100, I said I win.
It's going
No,
to take
you
a
don't.
second.
Oh,
I told my husband he doesn't get to play.
I said 1 in 100. I win.
I guess Sandra's here, right? I drew a. I'm pretty sure she is. I've been seeing stuff go across.
42 people watching.
There it is, right there. All right, between 1 and 100.
Look at all these people.
They're all typing.
Everybody's going mad crazy.
Do they get more than one chance?
Yeah, they can put all they want in. It's just a game. I got the number drawn on the napkin right here.
Okay.
You haven't raised.
Right before we started.
949. Oh, 953. You gained 4.
Oh, I don't think nobody's got it yet.
Wait.
Oh, right
This
there it
happened the
is.
other night.
The B lady.
Oh, B lady
It's
got
number-
it.
B lady has it with number 59. B lady, if you will send your address to jury.
Yay! Congratulations, B lady! Woohoo!
I gotta get the chat back. Where'd it go? I think it's back now. Numbers are still rolling. It's a little bit of a lag here.
Yeah, there usually is one.
Congrats, B lady. I won, she said. And what was the second one again? The garlic chopper, you said?
Yep.
All right, the garlic chopper.
You're gonna do 2 separate ones?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
Is that okay with you?
that's fine.
Awesome.
It's a game here. People like that. It's fun to play.
We're not sending herbs or garlic.
Okay. Okay, Sandra, go ahead and draw another line. I think that's who drew it. I don't know. I can't remember. And we'll do the same thing again. Wait for the line and you pick numbers between. Wait a minute. Let me write the number down.
Tessie needs herb shredder.
Tessie.
There's a line. Between 1 and 100, go.
There you go. Okay, Sandra did the one. Dang, they go fast.
They do go fast, I know.
Darn.
That's what's hard for me to keep up with.
I want all those numbers.
My husband's going, dang, they go fast.
You ought to see how many of them. Oh, Rebel Rose Connie got it.
Rebel
Rose Connie.
Rebel Rose Connie got it with number 73.
She's up there in the cold country.
Number 73. Up there in Pennsylvania, right?
Is she Pennsylvania?
I think so.
Rebel.
No, she's not Pennsylvania. I had her confused with somebody else.
She's like Montana, isn't she?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. Not Connie. I was thinking about Kelly when we said that.
I know she experiences more cold than I've ever experienced in my life.
Everyone's saying 73 now.
Everybody's saying.
I hate it when I make a mistake like that too.
So who won it?
Rebel Rose Connie.
Okay.
Rebel Rose Connie.
I'm just making sure that's what you meant.
As soon as they send you your address.
All the congratulations coming up through here. Now, if you guys have some questions for Blind Mama, please put them in caps.
There is chicken dinner tonight, by Mr. Mark
Mach 1. What did Mr. Mach 1 say?
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
There is chicken dinner.
You got to show them chicken dinner.
As a matter of fact, we are having a chicken dinner.
You want to show us?
but I didn't make it.
Daddy did.
There you go.
We don't want no chicken
You
dinner.
guys have it.
Here's our dinner.
Mhm.
Chicken cordon bleu casserole.
Well, this is an interesting one right here. I think maybe it is real. Freaky Geek wants to know why is blind part of the name. He may have missed that part.
Because you're blind.
Because I'm blind, and I wanted other blind people, if they did a search for how do blind people cook or whatever, the word blind, I wanted that to pop up in their search so they could find me.
Yes, you can use a Braille keyboard, but you don't normally. Go ahead. Answer that question.
Well, who asked the question?
That was B Lady Apiary. Apiary wants to know do you use a Braille keyboard for chats, etc.
Oh, for B Lady's question, no, I use an iPhone. Apple is an awesome product for blind people. It's all speech, and sometimes when the chats are really full and busy, it's kind of hard to keep up with. But every flick of my thumb left and right, it tells me who said what, and then when it's the area where I can type in, it says chat, enter message here, and then it's time consuming because how speech can be for your phones, the autocorrect and everything really puts in some funny words for me sometimes. I'm like, I'm not sending that. So I have to go back and correct it, and it's all speech, no Braille.
Don't be late for the ball. Bella wants to know, do you have recipe cards that you use?
No, I don't. I had a lot of recipes that I lost in one of my old computer systems. It was called a Braille and Speak. It stored a lot of information, and I had probably 300 recipes in there, and it crashed, and I didn't have backup. So, no, I don't have any.
One person said, are you completely blind or legally blind?
B-Lady asked because she had a blind professor and his gadgets were awesome. So you had some awesome gadgets.
Yeah, I've had some awesome gadgets for sure.
Are you
completely blind or legally blind? You can pull your eyes out. So let
Rebel Rose
Connie know that no, you don't have actual eyes.
No, I'm completely blind. Can't see anything. My eyes are actually prosthetics.
You must have a wonderful husband to help you like he does. Mr. Mach 1, I'm sorry. No.
My husband liked your comment, Mr. Mach 1. He is pretty awesome.
Don't forget to hit that like, thumbs up. Okay, okay, we're watching. I'm watching the comments as it comes in.
He's reading me the questions, so.
What area of the country are you in?
I'm in Arizona.
Thanks, Arizona. Thank you, Grandpa's Place.
Connie says, boy, does that write on speech with the iPhone? Does it work good like that?
Yeah, and it's not Surrey. So a lot of people confuse Surrey with the speech program that blind people use. It's in the accessibility menu of your settings, and it's called VoiceOver. And it's totally different than Surrey.
I'm saying
and it works really
place.
well.
I'm saying Tessie wants to know what age you were when you lost your sight. I'm saying Tessie wants to know.
Tessie does?
Yeah, how old you were.
I went totally blind when I was 13.
What's your favorite flower to use? That's something Grammy's mom said.
Maniac.
You never know it by watching and listening.
I think we just buy here at one of our local grocery stores that's just here in Arizona. It's called Bash's. I think we just buy a brand called Bluebird because it's we get it in, what is it? Is it 10 pounds? 25-pound bags?
Yeah.
25-pound bags, and they come in the actual old style flour sacks. So, but I've been hearing a lot of great things about King Arthur flour, and I'm tempted to buy some of that.
Have you ever played beeper ball? Grandpa's Place once in a
Grandpa's Place, I have played beeper ball in high school. It's been a long time. I was really horrible at it.
Did you get the one from B Lady there that helped use? There's some kind of software named Text that helped use for years due to dyslexia, can't read or comprehend or spell.
Text help.
Not sure what she's talking about there. It must be some kind of program.
I don't think I know that one.
Country Girl said, I remember when you did your welcome video and I was one of the first to watch. You were so nervous, but look at you now. Proud of you.
Aw, thanks, CG. You know, I have a question for you guys. As far as your view counts go, my video that has the most views is my very, 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 very first intro video that I did myself. I was just kind of messing around to see if I could do it. And I really hate that video, but it's got the most views on it. Was wondering if you take down a video, do you lose? I mean, I guess common sense tells me you would lose that view count, but.
Well, the count still stays on what you got when it was up, but you won't get any more when you take it down. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. But they're there. You don't lose them. It's just a video.
No.
I really, it's not a very good video. I don't like it, but I'll probably leave it alone.
Did you read the one from Homestead Tessie there?
What's that?
That was one from Homestead Tessie. It says, do you still remember seeing through the years, or do you lose the memory of seeing?
I do remember. Sometimes I feel like I can still see.
Who do I look like?
But
the
what my dad likes the most is that I don't know that he's aged over the years. So to me, my family members are all still very young looking because I was only 13 and I'm 44 now. So to me, they haven't aged. And it was brought to my attention recently that, yes, you know, they don't have that same color hair anymore, et cetera, et cetera. And it just kind of makes me sad because I don't know what they look like now.
She's never seen me or her children, so she doesn't know what any of us look like.
Right. Well, yeah.
Cross between Tom Cruise and, you know, whoever else she loves. Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
And just so your channel links have been flowing through this page the whole time we've been here, you know, where people can click on and go to your channel.
I appreciate it so much. The memory, back to Tessie's question, is the memory is strong, but I was realizing just recently when we were going down the road, I told my husband and my kids, because they were talking about the trees that are in the medians and stuff on the roads. And I said, you know, I don't think about trees anymore. When I'm out and about, I don't think about, you know, the trees that I used to see. So I miss seeing trees.
What's less what?
Stroud.
Stroud? Oh, now I'm crying. Hi, hubby. Hi, B-Lady. And I don't
read that one from Mountain Mama, or Jerry's husband.
What's that?
Read that one from Mountain Mama right there.
Read the
Good
one
and loud.
from
So we,
Mama.
Mountain Mama, where are we looking at? Where?
Oh, downloaded.
What was it?
Go ahead.
Mountain Mama.
Oh, your husband is handsome, Jerry, and your kids are beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Mountain Mama.
all right. Questions is slowing up a little bit. Do you grow any of your own vegetables at all? You have an outside garden or pots or anything like that? Do you grow any herbs or anything?
No, I don't. But after watching you guys and all the different homesteaders I watch, I want to this spring. I want to grow something, even if it's in pots. I want to.
We live in Phoenix, Arizona. The average temperature is 100.
Yeah, our soil,
degrees, so,
our soil here is
not so much.
horribly dry. So I do want to start doing some stuff in pots though, because you guys inspire me.
Thank you, Theo, for coming tonight. Appreciate it a whole lot. Really do. And thank you for the super chat. Okay, if you got anything you'd like to say about what you're doing now on your channel, or what's going on? Would you like to share any of your future stuff that you're thinking about, or just anything,
Well,
whatever you want?
I'm gonna try to keep up with the different holidays that are coming, and try to do something, you know, stay with the theme of that in between my regular cooking. I have a fear that I'm gonna run out of things to cook that I know how to cook really well, so I'm gonna have to experiment with some new recipes in my videos, or just should I just experiment along with the video at the same time, and then if it flops, it flops. That kind of thing. Just, I don't know. I take it one day at a time, because it seems like anytime I start to feel a little discouraged, you know, I'll turn on the computer and something great will happen the next day with a person I come across, or, you know, someone that leaves a really, really special comment, you know, that changes my mood altogether.
Ms. B Lady say, you can just have a live stream chat and we'll show up. That's what she said.
I've thought about it. I'm kind of nervous to do it, but I have thought about it. I know when I reach 1,000, we're talking about doing a giveaway. I'm not sure what I'm going to give away yet. I was thinking like maybe little odds and ends of kitchen stuff, just a small box full of kitchen stuff. And we're thinking about doing a Q&A video, get to know me kind of thing.
Sam Wise told me to tell you hello early on when we first got here, and I forgot about it. It slipped my mind. Sam Wise Goji's here.
Hi, Sam.
You remember?
Oh, yeah.
And he said, Jerry, did you look into the RTR? You said you into the nomadic videos and lifestyle. I don't know what he means.
What's the RTR?
I don't know. Oh, Tessie, you shouldn't have done it. Thank you.
No.
Everyone said you're a really beautiful lady. Thank you for coming and doing this. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Blind Mama, thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Mach 1 said that.
Mach 1 did?
Mm-hmm.
Rick, Brother Rose said you're a very beautiful lady. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mach 1. Thank you for supporting my channel, you guys. You guys, that's what I do want to say, is I feel like I landed into a really great group of folks, the homesteaders and all of you that are here tonight. I just feel like I really got lucky, because we all know there's all kinds of different things on YouTube that I could have stumbled across, and I think I landed in a good spot.
I think what Sam was talking about, rubber stamp rendezvous or RV life 1 on the nomadic thing. You must have been talking about that sometime in the past.
Rubber stamp.
I think Sam was talking about RV life. You mentioned you had a camper, right?
We have a motorhome, yeah.
Yeah, that must be what he was talking about.
I follow quite a few channels that are, I call them my RVers, that I like to watch. They do their vlogs, and I really love to follow them, where they go across country and places I may or may not ever go.
Freaky Geek says you got more than lucky. You got a family.
Aw, thank you, Freaky Geek, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Reason we keep walking on each other is I can't hear you when you're asking the questions.
Country Girl says,
And I think it's going blank, so I'll keep trying to keep some noise going on here. Yeah.
E-Lady says,
He's trying to tell me things.
I'm so
No, it's okay. It's okay. You can do it. I just couldn't hear. Yeah.
He was trying to read them so you didn't have to.
That's fine.
Country Girl, I just put my hand on that burner just for you now, girlfriend. What did lady say?
Do you travel in the RV?
We do. We just keep it I think the farthest we've gone here in Arizona, I'm in Phoenix, and we've taken it up to Overguard, which is about a 3-hour drive in the motorhomes. It's a 30-foot Class A, and we haven't gotten too many places recently. I really want to, though, to get out of the desert.
Susan Sullivan says, "Fly Mama is not easy with an RV. Don't do it."
No, Susan, I don't think I could do it, Susan. But for vacations, you know, the kids really love it.
Country girls laughing butt off saying thanks, Jerry. LMBO. Also, Tessie, I will send you an email. Tricky Geeks, Susan Sullivan. Sometimes it's not easy to live the right ways. Other than mine.
What's that?
That's people talking to each other.
Oh, okay.
You're so lucky. I have been asking my hubby for an RV and a cow for years.
An RV and a what?
Cow.
A cow?
That's one.
An RV and a cow.
That's a bee lady.
Bee lady, you're so funny. You crack me up.
I've had a cow. We don't have a cow now.
A bee lady. Oh my gosh.
Putting BMMK all videos and replay tonight. And I started a few days ago. My mama's messy kitchen. Ooh. Thank you, Sleaze. Gabriel. Look at this. One day I'm coming home with a cow and an RV, and that's it.
What are you gonna do with your bees, bee lady? If you're just living in the RV?
I take them. I love mine, but it's almost been a year, and I'm going crazy. Susan Sullivan. Yeah, so there's been a year for you too, Susan Sullivan.
Hmm?
Susan Sullivan. It's been a year since she's been in hers. She's going crazy.
I think she lives in hers.
It's been a year, almost a year, and I'm going crazy.
Yeah, she lives in hers.
I love mine. Anybody tell me?
Patty's got that right. There isn't a better community of people here than our community here on YouTube. They're fantastic people. They always pull together, support one another. It's just amazing.
I think so. I mean, I floated around. I tried to go to other places, and I you know, because you know, I try to expand, but it's comfortable here.
Right.
It's like, no, I'm going to go back home.
Grizz says, my mom and Picker Rick, you're too loud and you're messing up his cooking video.
That sounds like just like Grizz. Thanks for the link, guys. Not sure what I grabbed, but I seen two. Thank you, Tessie, for that super chat. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I really admire Tessie's videos because she must put so much work into doing them because she releases them every day. I couldn't do that.
Well, we've been going exactly 1 hour, so we'll start to wrap it up. Is there anything you'd like to say about what you're doing with your channel or how you're going, or just your final thoughts? It don't have to be about your channel. Whatever you would like to talk about for a few minutes. Anything.
Grizz says he looks scary with a knife than you do.
Grizz. Grizz is supposed to let me come over and use his sawmill or whatever it is he's got over there. And I'm supposed to ride his, what is it he's got, a quad?
I think so. 6 wheels.
I'm going to take him for a ride. No, I just want to tell everybody how much fun I'm having, and thanks for all, you know, all your nice comments that you leave me. And every now and again, I'll get that pesky troll that, even though I don't, you know, we say we don't care what they say, but it does get to you a little bit. But I just try to ignore it and focus more on the good. There's more good here than bad.
Sleestack's asking what your goal is for 2018.
Oh gosh. For my channel?
I guess.
Just to keep plugging along. I've thought about doing, since it's the new year and, you know, people are doing their new diets, which I don't even like to call them diets, but I thought about trying to do some more healthier recipes because mine are not healthy. But that's hard. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, maybe a couple. Still thinking on that. What do you guys think? You guys think I should do some healthy videos? I think that sounds kind of boring, but I will do it.
Pretty amazing, Jerry. I mean, we've been here a list a tad over an hour, and still 43 people here. It's pretty amazing.
Awesome.
I got 41. Oh, 41. Picked up a couple of subs. 954 right now.
How much stuff do you have?
If you hadn't got anything else you want to add, we could probably go ahead and start wrapping it up anytime you are. I usually go about an hour. Looks like the questions have slowed down.
Oh, I could talk all night, but
Well, I really want to thank you for coming tonight and coming on. I really do appreciate it.
thanks for
I like
doing this.
Yeah, I like your channel a lot. I showed it to my wife. I think she's fell in love with it too. She's already looking for recipes. One of her questions was, "Do you share your recipes?" I have a heart to tell you that's what you're doing on YouTube, is sharing them.
Well, I just recently I'm trying to decide which route is the best one to take as far as like typing out my recipes. So I do have a Facebook page, which is My Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen Facebook page. And for a while there, I was trying to upload the video and then go to the page and type out the recipe there and the directions. And then I just couldn't keep up with it. And so instead of trying to do it that way, recently I'm trying to, in the description box, I'm trying to type out the recipes right there, because I don't have one that I don't have one that I'm copying. So I'll get an idea and I'll change it. So I'm trying to type it out the best I can in recipe style, but I try to put a little bit of my personality in there too. So that's another one of my goals, is to make sure I put my recipes in there.
That's cool.
Because the Facebook page, I'm able to copy my video link and create a new post and post the link, but it's really not a very blind friendly setup. The Facebook pages aren't that easy to use.
I think I could probably speak behalf on every person here in saying that you are inspiration to us. You really are. If you, with your disability, if you can cook and make videos and all that stuff, you're an inspiration to us, because most of us can't do it with no disability. Half of us can't. But you really do it.
I just want to be, like everybody else. I'm a mom who likes to cook for their kids. My mom, was always home and always cooked for us until she had to go to work. But, I do have this disability, but I am just like everybody else at the same time. And that's my goal, is to just keep breaking down that, stigma, what do you call it? Stigma, can't think of the word now, but you know what I mean.
Know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Down.
Well, I really do appreciate you coming on tonight. I guess we'll wrap it up. You did great too. You did really good.
I was nervous.
Yeah, I could tell you was a little bit, but it kind of started going away in about the first 10 minutes or so.
I'm like, why am I nervous? I know these people.
All of us, almost all of us by name,
Yeah.
Sure do. Well, thank you so much, Jerry. And Mr. Jerry back there, for all your help, everything you did tonight. Really appreciate it.
Mr. Jerry, I like that. Mr. Jerry. His name's Carl, by the way.
Carl, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was beginning to worry there for a minute or two because I kept trying to put them emails in when we was testing it and it wasn't working. I said, "Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do here?" But it worked
You
in
know
the
what?
end. That's all.
I turned on my speech program, and because when he uses my phone, he of course turns off the speech. And I turned on my speech. I'm like, wait a minute. I remember when I talked to CG, there, because it says no new invites, but you just kind of ignore that, and when you tap on it, it takes you to an invite. So it's really weird. They need to fix that. It's a glitch. So
Right.
I figured it out.
That's good. Well, I hope y'all have a great night tonight.
Thank you. You too.
And appreciate it a whole lot for you coming on.
Bye, everybody in chat. We'll see you tomorrow morning for coffee at Rick's place.
Yep. There you go. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Jerry.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.